Yes, with Katie Stewart, just her second start at shortstop. Leanne Good, who'd been at shortstop all year at second base. Their positioning has been outstanding. Their first movements or reaction to the ball, outstanding. When you're flipped to the other side of the field, it can take you a little bit of time to make sure that you're on point with a good first step, but they've been outstanding so far defensively tonight.
Looks like Oklahoma State will bring on a pinch hitter here. You see Stewart, just her second start at short. And Claire Tim will come on to hit here for Warsaw. Big opportunity for Claire, who's batting under 200 on the season. Can she find the right time here to bust out of a slump? A walk and a single has Davis and Godwin aboard. Second, the go-ahead at first. Tim out to center and sliding to make the catch is Caden Henry, and that ends the threat. It's a one-run Texas lead to the seventh.
College softball is brought to you by Phillips 66. Proud sponsor of Big 12 softball.
A record-breaking crowd of over 2,000 on hand tonight at Cowgirl Stadium. Oklahoma State and Texas 1-0 Longhorns to the 7th inning.
Stillwater to support Oklahoma State. They brought in those extra stands that we talked about, the corral. A new stadium is actually in the plans, in the works to try to get that funded moving forward for Kenny Gajewski and the team.
So a 1-0 lead for Texas as they get set to head to Oklahoma this weekend. You see the production, things get a little tougher. Yep. This stretch of the schedule for the Longhorns, the runs have become a premium.
Well, it always is, you know, you're facing harder pitching. It's game in and game out, super intense, but we talked about it earlier in this broadcast. Lower half of the lineup needs to really get going for Texas, 7, 8, and 9. They can get those positions on base and turn over the lineup. For all those 400 hitters that we talked about, it's easier to put runs up on the board.
Will the one run be enough tonight? Behind the pitching of Citlali Gutierrez. One more chance, of course, for Oklahoma State coming up bottom of the inning. They will send 8, 9, and 1 to the plate. Single there for the bottom of the lineup.
That's what you want late in the game. Get that lead off on. Katie Bennett in that 9 hole's been doing a good job of moving runners.
And it looks like we have a catcher change coming on. That is usually Audrey Schneidmiller, and that's who it is. So she'll be behind the plate.
Defensive change for the Cowgirls, now at catcher number 6, Audrey Schneidmiller.
a little better arm behind the dish. Just about 7 of 11.
Bennett's 0 for 2, including a line out to Delgadillo out in center. Terrific catch by Megan the last time up. Can't get the bunt down.
Well, that's the key. When you're in that 9-hole, and this is where Bennett has been struggling a little bit, typically you ask the number 9 hole to be able to turn that lineup over or move the runners on base before you. A little bit of a smile. But understanding now with those 2 strikes, should be looking to at least slap, just do something to get that ball right side to move your teammate up.
Edwards makes the play to first and gives a sacrifice. Spilled over to second. 1 down, and here comes the top of the order with Ashton Maloney. 1 for 3 tonight. There's some insurance for Texas out at second.
Number 7, Ashton Maloney.
Pavon no longer in the bullpen, so you would assume that Gutierrez would have a chance to come back out in the 7th. Maloney. Davis is there. 2 down, runner on third. He's got that heating pad on. I think that's a Coors Mini.
Keeping it warm.
I'm pretty perceptive like that. There's Caden Henry. Ooh. Oh, some heat.
A little extra juice on that pitch.
Nice. Singled and scored the game's only run, her last time up, on the RBI single from Mia Scott. And that is the extent of the run production for both sides.
It's been a clean game. I mean, that's really the key when you make offenses have to put things together, consecutive hits. Just makes it a lot harder to put runs up on the board, and that's, you know, it's not a secret formula. It's really just playing fundamental softball.
Both sides have stranded 6 base runners tonight. And neither side particularly good with runners on base. Texas has been good with 2 outs, hitting 400 tonight. Towards Graff and left. And it is a 1-run game. 3 outs for Oklahoma State to work with. Delgadillo, Graff, and Bloodworth coming up. Well, Sid Lally and Gutierrez will not be out for the 7th. Terrific. Through 6 innings, 100 pitches, no runs allowed. And she has lifted for Tegan Cavan, the 20-game winner, as their ace starter, who is one of the leading contenders for SEC Pitcher of the Year honors.
You can see that 136 innings pitch, more than twice anyone else on this Texas staff. She has had a heavy load, a couple of saves already on the year.
Her 7th relief appearance, and she needs 3 outs to preserve the 1-0 win. Delgadillo, Graff, and Bloodworth, bottom of the order coming up. Megan has reached twice with a couple of base hits. And a much different look for Cavan from Gutierrez with the off speed and the drop to now a lot of rise balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Yeah, just heavy dose of up in the zone, a little bit of mix. She can also go downstairs as well, but it's really a rise ball that she can throw on multiple levels that makes her effective.
20 games of allowing one or fewer. She needs none or fewer right here for Texas. 1 and 2. The experience of Megan Delgadillo huge right here. The grad transfer in her 6th season.
There's the off speed that Cavan can throw. A little bit low. Nice pitch on the inner half. Doesn't get the call. Delgadillo with a little bit of a smile. Looking for that 70-mile-an-hour rise ball. And you see that off-speed pop in.
Swing and a miss. 1 down.
Well, Cavan goes back out to the outside after that off-speed. It's a little bit low in the zone. She's going to expand it. So this ball on the outer half, it's a little bit of a rise, but it also has a little bit of an out to it. Moving away from the lefty, she picks up the swing and miss strikeout.
Lexi McDonald re-enters here to hit. Walked back in the 3rd. Oklahoma State last year took 2 of 3 from Texas, shut them out twice. That's the last time that Texas has been shut out, 78 games ago. Now the Longhorns looking to return the favor. Will the 1 run be enough? Her, and the Pokes have a base runner. Time on the board, go ahead to the plate.
It's supposed to be an inside rise ball, just this is the target.
Rachel Hathoot will come on to run to try and tie this thing up. Megan Bloodworth, sacrifice bunt and then popped up to second base, trying to pass the bat to the top of the order. Just 3 losses on the season. To go with her 20 wins. Misses that one low. Foul tip. Cowgirls trying to send this record-breaking crowd home happy tonight.
When they've done it this year, they've had a couple of pretty dramatic walk-off wins, but situationally hitting tonight has been off. Just 1 for 11 with runners on.
2-2.
Nice pitch on the outer half. Devon hammering that side of the zone.
Just got a piece. Ground ball to short, scoop to second for one, over to first. Not in time to end it with a double play. But now Oklahoma State down to its final out. So now Talon Edwards is the game winner stepping to the plate. The umpires can call for a review on their own. They are allowed in the final couple of innings to call for their own review, and I believe they will look at the play at first base. Call on the field is safe. If she's out, it ends the game.
Ball was well struck. Good job of making the turn up the middle.
Blocked there by the center fielder Henry. Here's a different look. Wow, that's close.
It's very close.
That's not their usual first baseman, by the way. That's Katie Simmons. I don't know if they're going to be able to overturn this.
Yeah, I don't know that there's enough evidence, that foot coming down. It's got to be enough evidence to be able to clearly overturn it. Oof.
Wow.
Oh, that's close.
That slow-mo there gives Texas a chance, I think, on this review. It's when the ball hits that glove. Wow. Hard to tell there if the heel is down. The throw definitely beats the toe down.
Yeah, the question is if that's enough right there. It's hard to tell if the ball's right. Is it front of glove, back of glove? If it's, yeah.
All right, so safe, we keep playing. Out, it's over. And Texas ends it with the double play, and they win it 1-0 here in Stillwater.
A great turn. Great job by Storton. Good to turn that double play. Katie Simmons over at first base. That is the 20th double play of the year for Texas.
So the one run is enough. The Mia Scott RBI single to score Caden Henry back in the 5th inning. And Texas beats Oklahoma State 1-0. For our entire crew, KJ in the stat book, Michelle Smith, I'm Beth Mullins. Looking forward to seeing you again this weekend down in Norman. We'll have all 3 games for you. Texas, Oklahoma gets underway on Friday night on the road to the Women's College World Series.